All right, what it do, everybody? It's your boy LOG from Where There's Smoke. We just kind of have a random Saturday morning chilling, going over bunch of topics. I got DUB in the building. I also got Joey Flex over Discord, so y'all say what's up.
What's up? How y'all
Yo,
doing?
what it do? What it do, Mr. Joe Games, Joey Flex?
Show y'all him in the Discord, kind of. I guess not really, but somewhat. And then let's go ahead and just get into it, I guess. The first thing is a video of, I noticed Zero. I think he has a new album. He either just put out, I'm kind of behind. He either just put it out or is about to come out.
Okay, I had no clue about that.
So he's doing his media rounds, and he was on Adam 22, and they're responding to when Mexican OT said he was better than Tupac. So I kind of spoiled the whole thing, but let's watch it and then give our opinion.
Comparison. How'd you feel about that?
I mean, shit.
I saw Mexican OT said that you're better than Tupac when he was on Joe Rogan, which is kind of a mind-blowing comparison. How'd you feel about that?
I mean, shit. You know, somebody say you better than Pac. That shit got to feel cool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I couldn't chime in on that shit because I'm like, nah, I ain't having nobody trying to comfort me today with the bullshit.
Right.
I'm gonna feel like how I feel, but to see somebody like OT say that shit, I was like I knew he with me, but like
right
when I started seeing that shit on multiple interviews, and I was like, oh shit, like OT gonna get me shot some motherfucking well.
Right.
But that's love though. Like man, shout out to OT because he really with me like that.
What do y'all think about that?
I mean, I think you know where I stand. I definitely think so.
Yeah.
I mean, no one's better than Tupac.
Joey, you barely found out who Zero was, what, a month ago?
For sure, but he just said he said Zero is better than Tupac. That's it.
So you're sticking with Tupac being the best?
Yeah, because everyone knows him.
Well, that's just like the popular opinion, but I don't know if that's necessarily.
Because that's a popular opinion doesn't mean it's correct.
Yeah.
Mr. Flex.
I feel like people are almost like scared
why does
to
he
say
have to be
anything
better?
else.
Why does he have to be better than him? Just like they're just both great rappers. I think they're both great.
That's
but
true.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
say,
but we're just
oh,
asking
this
you where you
fucking-
stand on it.
Yeah, I mean that's where I stand.
I think people are just afraid to put anyone over Tupac, even if it's true.
I don't even think this is like, because you know how
But
like
there's-
Kobe copied Jordan's game and like kind of perfected it, but it was like, I don't even think it's like that. I think he just totally blew him out of the water. Like it's not even like a Kobe Jordan comparison. I think it's even worse than that.
Yeah.
Like, I think he really got him.
I just think there was no need. There was no need for him to do like say all that. Like he just said that just to stir up some shit, just to get in the fucking YouTube grind, whatever.
Yeah, but multiple people are saying it, not just OT.
Well, he said he was the one that said it in multiple interviews.
Oh, they said he said it in multiple interviews. I feel like I've heard that before though
from other people. Yeah,
it's just like all you gotta do is say it once, and that's it. But if you keep bringing it up, I mean, he's kind of asking for attention.
Yeah, for sure.
Tupac wasn't even singing. Zero he's way better.
All right, this next one's just a quick hitter, kind of. I think this was Angel Reese reacting to the election stuff. I don't know. I just kind of. I don't really have anything major to say. I just could have done without this, I guess. But
I can't even really see that.
It says, "As a woman, I'm heartbroken for us all. I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed in America. Some of you just couldn't selfishly put your pride aside, huh?"
Oh, brother.
I wonder if zooming in would matter. For some reason, I zoom in, it makes it smaller.
And that's what she put on.
I'm pretty sure Twitter or X. Yeah.
But it says it's fake.
Really? Oh, fake Sports Centers. Yeah, this is fake Sports Center.
But that's what she really posted. I'm assuming.
Yeah. Fake Sports Center is just like a Facebook page that just posts
news.
Yeah. So anyway, I just thought that was kind of interesting. This is, if you keep up with basketball, you'll know that JJ Reddick was like, I think he only retired pretty recently, like within the last 2 or 3 years, and then he was just kind of, it was recently because he was a commentator, and then he had the podcast with LeBron very briefly, and then right after that,
how long did that last?
Like 2 or 3 months.
Yeah,
and then they had to end it because he became the Lakers head coach.
It's like how far y'all stuck up each other's ass.
Yeah,
you know
I kind of knew that was something.
Dude, a lot of people were
looking at that. So then anyway, now as the Lakers head coach. It's interesting because he's like so young. He was just a player. He's like all this stuff, and he's having some frustrations early on. So let's just play this and see what he has to say.
Two or three guys, getting them to put in the effort. You've talked a lot about wanting to play hard and LeBron being the guy that played hard in tonight's game. How do you address that with the team? What's your philosophy for approaching that?
I just did.
What do you think about him just storming out?
Do you get fined for that?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. Because it wasn't like a real interview.
Yeah, I don't know how long they were interviewing before that, or if that was the first. But if that's the first or second question type shit, they'll definitely fine you for like walking out. Joey, what do you have to say? Anything thoughts on that?
I mean, well, he just walked out. I mean, what can you do? You can't keep him there. Can you force him there?
Nah, I'm gonna play it again, and then there's another video that kind of goes with this.
But what do you think, Joey? Is that something that you might participate in if you were butthurt, or would you be the grown person and kind of just stick around and get annoyed?
I would just talk to him.
Yeah.
I think as a head coach, this plays well once. If you have a moment of outrage where you're just like pissed off, and it happens once, and then if you keep your composure most times. But
well,
if
like Popovich. He's one of the best of all times, and he's known for just storming out.
Yeah.
But he kind of leaves an impact. Yeah. But it's like he's not really looked down or frowned upon because of it.
You have to find your style, though. Not everyone can pull off the same
true,
style
too.
and everything. So I think this could work once or twice, getting mad, showing that you're pissed off at the team. But if you're like this all the time, then it just isn't going to be as effective as like a leadership style.
JJ, you're talking a lot about two or three guys, getting them to put in the effort. You've talked a lot about wanting to play hard and LeBron being the guy that played hard in tonight's game. How do you address that?
Of course, not going to say anything bad about LeBron. LeBron being the one that played hard. If it, two or three more guys could have played hard too.
With the team, what's your philosophy for approaching that?
I just did.
I'm pissed off, man. But here's a video showing like the team and kind of some stuff.
At times he's been really good with that stuff, and other times, it's just reverting back to certain habits. But it wasn't like a punishment. It just felt like for us to have a chance to win this game, that was the route we wanted to take.
D'Lo only played.
That's like kind of small and hard to see.
They're 4-4 right now.
Yeah, I think that might even be a little old now. Let me look up what their record is real quick. That video was kind of small for people to see.
I think it's too early for him to be frustrated, but I haven't really looked at any games.
Yeah. Let me see.
It's just weird how in the NBA,
Lakers are 5-4, so
that's not even.
They're 8 in the West. I mean, it's super early, like you're saying.
Yeah, and NBA is real different to the fact of in the playoffs, it's like literally a whole different game.
Yeah,
it's not even. It's not the same.
It slows down quite a bit.
Especially having LeBron, it's like, come on, bro.
Yeah. And then other news, Bronny just got sent to the G League. What do you think about that, Flex?
That's his son, right?
Yeah, Bronny.
What's the G League like? It's a fucking beginner league or what?
Yeah, it used to be called the D League. It's like, it's like the minor leagues. And like, I'm pretty sure every team in the NBA, if not most of them, have like the San Antonio Spurs, they have the Austin Spurs, and it's just like the minor leagues. And if somebody's like kind of borderline, if they're really good enough to be in the NBA, they'll send them down there to try to, get their reps up and get more practice and kind of beat down on some of the like.
Or on the flip side, like Danny White.
Oh yeah, sometimes they get really good on the G League. They move up to the NBA.
Completely balled out and had a spot. Derek White,
yeah, for the Spurs. And then he was a champion with the Celtics. That's how good he got.
Whew.
So Derek White, shout out to him.
So they just want him to get practice, get better, and then they'll bring him back.
I mean, he's just not doing it right now. Whether they're going to bring him back up, it's going to totally depend on him. It's not like he has a secured spot up top.
Like he got the
he's
door.
Short.
He got the door open, but he's got to do more to keep the door open or whatever.
Yeah.
A lot of people say they just did it all for
to make history for him to play with LeBron. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I could see that.
I mean, that's why everyone was saying in the beginning.
Because he was only averaging, I think he was averaging single digit in college.
Yeah, in college, yeah.
Single
he probably should have stayed in college all 4 years, honestly.
Oh, dude, yeah.
So, anyway, I thought that was an interesting little quick note I just wanted to hit on.
I think it's good for him to go to the G League. I think he'll get way more.
Yeah.
Or even overseas, maybe. There's a lot of opportunities over there for basketball.
And then, he can build a name over there, and then he's a James, so people go just to go see, like, LeBron James' son.
But then again, dude, it's getting tough overseas now.
Yeah. You know who's looking nice this season? Russell Westbrook. Dude, I
Really?
saw him working on his three. He
Huh.
hit a few threes. He doesn't have as much hitch in his shot. He's like not jumping as much on his threes.
More set.
Yeah, you can tell that he's put in some work. And he's with the Nuggets, so he's with Jokic in them. So we'll see if he makes a difference with them. That'll be interesting. This is a video. This will be a winner.
Oh, I've seen this. That's
Yeah.
Taylor Swift's guitar, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he bought it, right?
Yeah. Woo!
So he paid $3,000.
Now take that, hang up that busted thing.
What do you think about that, Flex?
I mean, it's a waste of money, but I guess whatever.
Dang, he loves Swift.
Yeah, but if you're going viral off of it, is it really a waste of money?
I guess so, right?
You're right. How often do you go viral?
Every few nights.
Every few nights.
Tune in to the J Flex.
So,
yeah, I sent that to my friend who's a Swiftie, and he was like, "He's so stupid." And I was like, oh,
I enjoyed it.
I don't know. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, he definitely triggered a lot of Swifties.
Why was it only $3,000 if it was was it one of her personal guitars?
I don't know what the deal was. It could have just been one that had like Swift artwork, or who knows what it was, like what the deal was. Did you know anything more about the details on that, Joey?
Nah, I didn't. I guess it's whatever.
Yeah, it's whatever. So me and DUB actually played. Me and Weston played a little bit of Call of Duty yesterday, and then again this morning, Black Ops 6. And I had this little video that's talking about what has the title here, but he's potentially getting nerfed mid-match. A lot of people are claiming to have trouble. We played the game this morning. There was a little bit of lagging, but I think overall we had fun. Would you say?
Man, it's hard to not like Nuketown just because it was such a classic map growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean, it'd be hard to fuck that up.
Yeah.
But, I'd probably have to test out some other maps before I gave a
thumbs up or thumbs down.
Yeah.
What'd you think about the fact of where when you put like almost any damage on somebody, if they got finished off relatively soon, you got to kill for that?
I mean, I always love when I get finished off. Nah, but to answer your question, it's nice.
Yeah. It was nice because like it kind of buffs the stats and makes it to where almost no one's going negative.
Yeah.
But it feels good as a casual, like you were saying, when you go online and if you at least get like you feel like you were in the gunfight and then he gets finished off right after that and you're dead, you're like, well, I just got cheated to kill more or less. And sometimes you are comfortable with it. Sometimes you really feel cheated, but in this way,
I'm more interested in the other aspect of like, is it really going how we think? And everyone's just getting more kills and becoming positive.
I would love to see someone do a breakdown of that. I almost feel like it has to be because I wasn't getting any assist. Were you?
No.
So yeah, that's an interesting thing. But anyway, I overall have been enjoying my experience. But I haven't, as Weston said, I also have only mainly played Nuketown. But
do they have any other maps that are like old maps as well? Like
not
Nuketown?
yet, but. You know how they do the seasons? Mm-hmm. When season 1 drops, which is in like a week or two, they're gonna have, I think, at least one map that's an old map.
So how they do the Warzone now is Warzone is its own thing, and they just keep updating the map on that.
Yeah.
Or is Warzone gonna be a part of this? No, right? They're just gonna apply these guns to
Warzone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost complicated.
Like an independent thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I was getting back into it like a week or two ago before I bought.
People
Black
still buy
Ops
this
6.
game to grind those guns to get those on Warzone.
Exactly. That's what I did essentially.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm having fun with multiplayer because I'm an old head Call of Duty player. But a week or two ago, before I bought Black Ops 6, I jumped on Warzone and I thought, okay, maybe I'll still have my Modern Warfare 19 guns on Warzone, but they were not there anymore.
So every now and then they
do kind of like an update. So it is tied to the game somewhat, but it's pretty independent. Like it's free to play.
It's because it'd be hard for them to keep up the tempo on all those. It's too much.
And nerfs and stuff.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's watch a little bit of this video and see what we think.
My engagement is optimized. My engagement's optimized, bro.
My engagement is so optimized. I don't even know.
You hurt, bro?
What to think anymore about this game. I feel so optimized that I'm going to make this commentary and just tell you guys exactly what's going on here.
Did you feel like you were getting put in like really shitty lobbies or bot lobbies or like a combo of both? Or
I feel like it was they
pretty
weren't that good, the players.
Yeah.
This is not a conspiracy video. This is about this game.
I think I went -1
and
out of like 5 games.
I just don't know
games.
what to think of it anymore.
I lost my touch and everything.
I think I found the key, though. I think I found the key to actually beating this skill-based matchmaking, engagement-optimized matchmaking system. And that's to take...
He was hurt, right?
Yeah.
Skill-based, baby.
Matters
it's just
into our...
If I wanted to play ranked gameplay against fucking Call of Duty sweats, I'd play ranked. Not like public match should just be randoms. Like why are they skill-based matchmaking against people?
That's a good point.
Doesn't make sense.
There was a big time video YouTuber that was saying that recently as well. Like if it's exactly what you just said.
Y'all think it should just be totally random?
It's because they want the scrubs to play with the scrubs, and they want the sweats to play with the sweats.
See, I don't agree with that.
So that way they're not getting mad and leaving.
Because, dude, if you end up with 1 sweat and you're loud, he's just gonna wipe every single public player.
I think overall I'm happy with the way it is because I'm not that good. But the people that are really good, they're not happy because they're only playing against themselves. So I don't know. I think.
But then if you look at people like me that might be like just a little bit sweatier than you, but I still suck. And it's like I get fucked because I might be just over positive.
Exactly.
And I get raped because I play against all the better people. Yeah.
So would you rather have it where it's just totally random? And then
I don't know. It's
if you choose, you could do a ranked play where they would have skill-based matchmaking.
Yeah. I think I just like it to be random.
Totally random. And then if you chose, you'd be like, all right, randoms is annoying.
That way every now and then you can still get mowed down, but it's like for the most part, it's just.
That would be good if they just separated it to, I think everyone would be more in favor of that. You could choose what you wanted to do. Anyway, the problem with ranked play is a lot of times they have certain guns just totally banned, certain attachments banned. Like they don't want you using the meta.
Yeah.
So that gets a little weird. But overall, I think it could be.
It's funny. We've seen some like really competitive players play, and they'll be like no MP5 or something. It's I don't want you to pull that son of a bitch out.
That's weird. Right?
Yeah.
Or sometimes they'll even have weird stuff like no shotguns, even though most people don't even use that. They know in certain situations it is like unbeatable.
It'll even be like a certain barrel too, like no barrel and then MP5. It's
like,
whoa. It's like, how deadly is that motherfucker? It's like a cheat code.
It's crazy.
I'm putting it on now.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Our own hands. Let me just set the stage here and describe this gameplay you're going to see. You saw me putting in me joining the match normally. Now, I have been using a VPN, and then this past week, I have been 2-boxing. So VPN, of course.
If you're using a VPN, you already need it too much.
He's doing whatever
kind of manipulate the matchmaking a little bit. At the very least, it could geofence you and keep you in your geographical region and not put you in a match in like Bangladesh or whatever where you have like 200 ping, which is already good. That's a really good thing. But on top of that, 2-boxing allows you to just beat up on noobs. You can make a bad account, tank its stats, join a match, and then just session join that account. And then boom, you can beat up on Timmy No Thumbs and his merry band of morons in Nuketown 24/7.
But people that are dedicated really want that 30 bomb whatever video.
Well, they need good videos.
They'll do it.
How it works. Very easy.
Yeah.
To manipulate the matchmaking in this game.
So
So
obvious,
easy, in
though,
fact,
to be a bot.
you can manipulate it just by quitting. I'm not kidding. This match is going to seem a little...
I heard in Warzone now it's only like 120 players, but I feel like that was harder to do in Warzone because if you can lobby with 100 people, like... Even if it's skill-based matchmaking, somebody in there is going to be like a decent amount better than you, and you can't just cheese the whole fucking thing because you have 1 life, maybe 2 if you come back from Gulag, and you're going to have to get in at least like so many gunfights.
You talking solos?
Yeah. Even squads. Squads is different. I don't know as much about squads, but I feel like solos, it's hard to like
squads. They just buy each other back all day.
In solos though, it's so hard to like cheese it. I feel like.
Little weird. And what I mean by that is this is a normal match-made game. Outside of that stupid recon bullshit you saw, which is just literal like skill equalization baked in, coded into the fucking game. Anyway, this game is a normal match-made game, but I'd quit out of the match prior.
That is something too. I don't know if you got a chance to use it, but it's the recon thing where like right after you spawn, you see the red outlines.
Yeah.
Did you see that when you were playing? What do you think about that?
I didn't think it was that effective.
That was because we were playing on Nuketown, but imagine on another map when they're pushing your spawn to spawn trap your team, and you spawn and you see them.
Yeah.
That's a...
Is there a certain distance where it shows them or not?
No.
Okay.
It just only
because every time I saw
seconds.
them, they were like across. So I was like, it's like by the time I get over there, they're already...
Yeah, but sometimes if they were in the house close to you in Nuketown, you will see them too.
I didn't show him for that long either. But
2
yeah,
seconds.
I mean,
yeah. Joey, have you ever played Call of Duty where you got spawn trapped, or have you ever spawn trapped someone and like?
Yeah, I used to like play like Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and I would like go to the other side of the map, and once I fucking got as many kills on that side of the map, I'd start working my way back.
Yeah.
Because I know they'd spawn on the opposite side. That's how it's always been.
Oh yeah.
But now
everyone that plays Call of Duty,
apparently they're spawning behind you, in front of you, or like all the spawning's fucked up because all the maps are super small, and
yeah,
people are like, because it's like a shipment. I don't know if you played shipment, but
Oh,
it's all
yeah.
this
Oh,
TikTok. Yeah, people like that's what gets people to play the game, so that's what people like to play, but not these hardcore veterans, but all this new generation. People like
I like a
long
little
maps,
bow.
big maps. Yeah, so do I. But if I have people spawning right behind me, I'm gonna fucking get annoyed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that wasn't too much of a problem as much as I've played Nuketown only.
I feel like
Pretty
it's
much.
about the same.
Yeah, I feel like it's about the same, but that's something that can work out. So I don't know. Do y'all want to watch any more of this video or not really?
Nah.
Kind of over it.
Show the Putin.
You want to talk about that?
Я, пользуясь случаем, хочу поздравить его с избранием на пост президента Соединенных Штатов Америки. Я уже говорил, что мы будем работать с любым главой государства, которому окажет доверие американский народ.
He looks like a fucking house cat that's laid up all slick and sly, and you know what I mean? He thinks sophisticated man.
Действительно, и на практике. Вы знаете, можно тоже как угодно к нему относиться, ведь все изначально в первой его итерации президентской говорили, что он бизнесмен в основном, и он мало чего там понимает в политике, ошибок может наделать. Ну, во-первых, я вам могу сказать, его поведение в момент покушения на его жизнь, я не знаю, но на меня произвело это впечатление. Он мужественный человек оказался. И дело не только вот в поднятой руке и в призыве бороться за их общие идеалы. Дело не только в этом. Хотя это, конечно, знаете, на драйве, на таком, все как бы... Человек проявляет себя в условиях, в экстраординарных условиях.
What do you think about, yeah, he's saying he likes that Trump was like courageous after he almost got assassinated, but like, what do you think about just recently in the past day or two, our government saying the Iranian government basically hired some guy to try to kill Trump right before the election? Did you hear about that, Joey?
I did not hear about that.
I covered it last night. On
Our government hired an Iranian.
No, our government just found out about it.
I found out about
some guy in the Iranian parliament or whatever organized a commission or whatever. He told somebody to hire somebody to kill Trump.
Okay.
So basically, their government's involved in like trying to assassinate Trump. It's crazy.
It could be, but I doubt it.
You doubt that's true?
Yeah. That's probably just a whole setup thing from our government.
Damn.
Dude, 90% of the time we just do this shit to ourselves. Just someone's getting us. It's like, yeah.
I mean, they're hurt that he won, Trump.
Yeah. Do you think his life's still in danger?
Yeah.
If they want it to be.
Yeah.
You've even said before, a long time ago, you feel like the whole world's working together. So it's like, come on. It's like, you really think that?
Oh, I have my own thoughts.
We're real pissed off that they sent a guy over here to kill Trump. It's like, girl.
No, I have my own thoughts, but I'm just asking like questions to try to lead other people to think about things. You know,
it's pretty cheesy.
If this guy got hired, or if there was supposedly some guy that got hired right before the election, what about the other guys? Were they hired by a foreign country? We have heard no investigation results from those, and unless they're investigating and they're just keeping it hush until they figure it out. But it seems like they're not investigating the other.
That was just something to really get Trump fans horny and going.
So they weren't legitimate? It doesn't seem like it, right?
No.
Like, think about if Biden or Kamala actually had a legitimate assassination attempt on their life. They would be talking about it all year.
Yeah, because they're pussies.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting.
They would never let that go, would they?
No. And speaking of that, the University of Texas at San Antonio, UTSA, announced that all of its classes for Friday, November 8th, were canceled. Day of reflection. What do you think about that, Joey? Their pussies were so hurting over Trump winning, they had to have a day of reflection.
Damn it, boy.
Roadrunners, we are canceling all our classes tomorrow to share a day of reflection. That's their school, what do you call it? Anyway. Roadrunners, we are canceling all classes tomorrow to share a day of reflection.
And they didn't do this shit whenever Biden won, right?
No, and well-being support. We know there's a lot of stress and concern for many of you right now. Come to campus, lean on our resources, and get connected. Let's pause, reflect for... Oh my, just a bunch of bullshit. Come, pause, reflect, and care for one another. The university said it will offer counseling sessions, mental health screening, and therapy animals. Oh, dang, I'm clowning Trump, and it is about someone dying. I'm a retard.
Why did you think it was about Trump?
I just assumed.
What made you assume that? You were just having fun, right?
It didn't say, it said the university says classes were canceled based on the stress, anxiety, and uncertainty felt among university's community. It didn't say due to death of... I'll take that L, though. I will hold that fat L. I was talking about this was it with you? And I was like, they're acting as if someone died. Or maybe it was, and it was because of that. Okay. I'm an idiot.
Okay.
Well, maybe I should have read the whole story.
Hey, we're getting so used to this pussy shit. We thought.
Yeah. What do you think about that, Joey?
We thought it was another stepping stone.
I mean, they just need to get over it because fucking he won.
Yeah, they need to get over the election, but I thought that was what could have.
I don't think Joey caught that.
Yeah, you did though, right?
Yeah, they were holding a special day for
like some guy that died.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I thought it was Trump. All right, this is a loop that I saw on YouTube. It's like it says it's live, but it started like over 2 hours ago, now 3 hours ago, and it's just like a 1 or 2 minute loop of him saying some stuff that he's gonna do against the transgender and LGBTQ. But I'm not sure when this is from, and this almost could be AI because I just don't know. Let's see. The thing that makes me suspicious is it says the Times of India. But anyway, let's play it out and see what we think.
Rich at the expense of vulnerable in sports, and we will protect the rights of parents from being forced to allow their minor child to assume a gender which is new and an identity without the parent's consent. The identity will not be new, and it will not be without parental consent. No serious country should be telling its children that they were born with the wrong gender, a concept that was never heard of in all of human history. Nobody's ever heard of this, what's happening today. It was all when the radical left invented it just a few years ago. Under my leadership, this madness will end. Thank you very much. I plan to stop the chemical, physical, and emotional mutilation of our youth. On day one, I will revoke Joe Biden's cruel policies on so-called gender-affirming care. Ridiculous. A process that includes giving kids puberty blockers, mutating their physical appearance, and ultimately performing surgery on minor children.
I'm in favor of all that.
Yeah, do you think it's real?
I don't know. It's weird how it's just like on a loop, and it's like, I don't know. I'm suspicious of what.
I'm not buying that. Just first off, but
that is some stuff he would say though.
Yeah, and the way he said it, the radical left. It's like, I don't know.
It looks like something he would put out on his official YouTube channel, so I'm gonna check that out because he has put out little messages like that before on his channel.
I don't think he really has to say anything. He just won. It's like, doesn't really have to.
That would be weird to put that out right now. It almost looks like he's in the White House when he's saying that.
I don't think the timing was good for that one. I think it's
weird.
AI.
What do you think about that, Joey Flex?
It's pretty unique.
It could be AI, huh?
Yeah.
But do you think it's real or not, Joey?
I mean, you just don't know
But do you think it's real? Or
just by him saying he doesn't know almost makes it seem like he thinks it could be AI.
Yeah.
Because if he was sure, really, like, yeah, that's real. I think it's just him saying 50-50 he doesn't know says enough. Here's a video he did put out on his official YouTube channel 5 days ago. Let's watch this real quick, a 1-minute clip. You gotta have an opinion sometimes, Joseph.
Hello to our great sports fans, and I hope you're having a fantastic time. We're 2 days away from the most important election in the history of...
This seems like it could have the same type setting where like flags behind him close up. Like,
and this is real for sure.
Got to save
it's
our
on his
country,
official YouTube channel.
and it needs saving. It's in very bad shape. The worst economic numbers in generations were just announced 2 days ago. We're losing jobs. We're losing everything, including viability. We're going to end up in a depression based on what's been happening. We've never seen anything like it, at least for the last 40 years.
This is a very similar type of video, but it's just not talking about trans, obviously.
We have to straighten out our country. We have to close our borders. We have to lower our taxes. We have
as much
to
as
get
the
rid
liberals
of
hate him right now, I don't think he would have put that out right after
one?
he won.
Yeah.
I don't think he...
That's interesting. I feel like it would be on this channel right here.
Yeah, if he just posted it.
Yeah.
That's... Yeah.
It's like a 1-minute clip. It's super interesting. I have not seen this video at all, so this should be good to react to. I just see the title. MSNBC guest makes wild claim about Joe Rogan. So let's watch this and see if they say something good.
Do a thing called a weave. If I saw the story, what you do is you weave.
Shoot!
The
weave. What's up?
He loves the weave.
Oh, yeah.
Things and you do it. I always got more publicity than other people, and it wasn't like I was trying. In fact, I don't know exactly why. Maybe you can tell me why.
Oh, I could definitely tell you. You said a lot of wild.
Maybe.
What would you say to them, kids who want to pursue their own version of the American dream and try to achieve their wildest dreams and make it all come true?
I would say very simply, honestly, vote for Trump.
47th president-elect Donald Trump gained much-needed support amongst young Gen Z and millennial voters this election. Is his son, Barron Trump, a key reason?
Joining us now is the host of the Bongino Report Early Edition and my daughter, Evita Duffy. Evita, great to have you on. So let's just talk about Barron Trump, but also
who?
Sort of in a bigger picture, the role that podcasts played in this election, particularly with the mail vote.
Yeah, well, what Barron did, advising his father to take the non-traditional media route, was really an amazing decision by the Trump campaign. Harris did not fill in that gap in the same way. And I think that's why Trump did so much better with young voters than he even did back in 2020. And it reflects changing media landscape at large.
Radicalization engine, literally the way militant groups do around the world, that takes people from relatively low-level annoyances with the world. Why are eggs so expensive? Why is my kid learning this new thing in American history in school that I didn't learn? And then moves them through YouTube videos, through podcasts, moves them from that annoyance all the way, slowly, to a full-blown fascist politics. It's an elaborate multi-billion-dollar infrastructure, and there is nothing like it.
I'm really gonna say the shocking thing about Joe Rogan.
He's like, God damn it, I can't buy fucking eggs, they're too high. My kid's turning into a faggot. Trump, let's go, baby. People are so fucking botted. No.
Is that what this guy was basically saying?
That's what I got out of it.
slowly, my kid learning this new thing in American history in school that I didn't learn. That takes people from relatively low-level annoyances with the world. Why are eggs so expensive? Why is my kid learning this new thing in American history in school that I didn't learn? And then moves them through YouTube videos, through podcasts, moves them from that annoyance all the way, slowly, to a full-blown fascist politics. It's an elaborate multi-billion-dollar infrastructure, and there is nothing like it on the pro-democracy side. We don't have when a man is just lost and lonely and not yet radicalized, we don't have the equivalent of Joe Rogan and Jordan Peterson to move that man in a feminist direction. By the way, we should educate men that it's actually really great to live with a strong woman who makes money. It's actually easier. Life is easier.
The fascist ecosystem needs an alternative where we can feminize men, Evita.
That is one of the most hilarious sound bites I've ever seen, because the only reason why right-wingers have a lot of power on in the podcast sphere and alternative media is because the legacy media, people at CNN and MSNBC have been excluding right-wing voices for years now. MSNBC, though, and CNN.
And even worse than that, mainstream and shit society has already been feminizing men. That's why we're going to the Rogans, the Petersons, the Tates, fill in the blank. We are tired of being feminized.
A lot of times, even if you get a woman 101 and you really break it down and talk to them a little bit, they'll tell you if they could find a good man, it's like they're not trying to go out there and just bust their ass and like make a bunch of money.
Yeah.
But most of them, I'd say the majority of them that go out there and bust their ass and make their own money is just because they can't find the actual man that they see themselves settling down with, or their bars were set too high.
Yeah.
For themselves. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then at a certain point, they get to an age where the bar was already set too high, and it's like now you're really not going to find anybody because you're past your dating prime.
Yeah. So, women are unrealistic.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of men are too, but goddamn.
And we want to know why you guys don't have a Joe Rogan, because you did have.
How come the left and the women don't have a Joe Rogan? Because y'all are delusional fucks. And I'm not the biggest Rogan fan. Joey, you have anything to say about this so far?
I'm a big fan of Joe Rogan.
You loving on that?
Did you vote, Mr. Flex?
Basically, no, I didn't vote this year.
What are you? You're a liberal usually?
No, it's just I knew Texas was gonna get red, so I was like, I don't got time for that shit right now.
Yeah.
Stark County actually, for the first time in like ever, became red. Like everybody voted for Trump.
Did you like that?
A lot of my friends did. I thought it was cute.
That's interesting.
That's cool.
What about Orca Gang?
So you would have voted if you thought Kamala was gonna win. You would have voted for her.
Texas, yeah, nah. I would have voted if. I don't know. I just don't know.
But you're saying your support, if anything, was for Kamala, right?
No, fuck.
No, he was saying,
middle, bro.
Well,
he was saying Trump. He was saying Trump was already going to win, so he didn't have to vote. That's what I thought he was saying.
You didn't, because Trump was already going to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was saying, I think
he said that. But he said a bunch of my friends voted for Trump. That's cute, almost like. And he said, I didn't vote because Trump was already going to win. You could also be saying that if you're a left person.
So what's going on?
No, like in the valley, like.
I know, are you independent, left, or right? Because you didn't answer when he said.
Which way are you leaning towards?
I'm in the middle, motherfucker.
This motherfucker just doesn't want to take a position.
I wouldn't even consider myself in the middle, would you? I'm just not on the grid.
Yeah.
I'm middle, motherfucker. Clip that.
Just get on my back, dude.
Lay off.
All right.
God,
what do you think about this interview? And like, what do you think about the fact that this mom, who obviously is like one of the anchors on the show, is like having her daughter on this? Like, nepotism here again. You care about that, Joe?
I don't care about that shit.
Nah. All right. We done with this one. I thought I was going to get more of a shocking thing about them saying something about Joe Rogan.
They didn't say too much.
Here is Vlad and Rapaport talking about supposedly Mike and Jake Paul fighting.
I'd like to say something about this either before or after this video.
Go ahead right now.
My old coworker, a guy that I still talk to, I'm pretty cool with. We have a $50 bet on this.
Okay.
And I even asked Ronald about it. I have $50 on Jake Paul, and he has obviously on Tyson. But I think it's rigged. I don't think. I don't know.
Yeah.
People are like, dude, you really think he's gonna beat up Mike Tyson? And I'm like, dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson's old as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Jake Paul is on the upcoming.
They want him to win. Yeah. I think so too.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to say before we watch the video, Joey?
Oh, I bet my cousin, Golden Corral. I was like, hey, if Trump wins, you gotta take me to Golden Corral.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, Kamala's gonna win. I was like, all right, bro. So
did you go yet?
Nah, I'm waiting for him. Counting the days.
You ready for that chocolate fountain, right?
I need fucking.
Just gonna put your tongue
4
under
plates.
4 plates. That's good.
He's gonna have a funnel, the chocolate fountain. Fucking whore.
I'm gonna have them bring me food.
Well,
yeah, I'm over it.
I'm over it.
You were begging Mayweather to beat up Logan Paul. before their fight.
Begging who?
Mayweather to beat up Logan Paul.
I know.
Which he did, more or less.
And beat him up enough.
Beat him up. But now you have Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul.
Are you going?
I'm going to try to.
I'm going. I'm going to be in Dallas, so I'm going.
Okay.
This
No,
dude's a
for anyone
character.
Huh?
This dude's a character.
Yeah, no. For anyone that doesn't know, Michael Rapaport's a really good pet.
God.
He's the one that said the coach's name wrong. Remember?
Who was it? Oh,
it's on the tip of my tongue. Mike D'Antonio.
Yeah. Mike D'Antoni, right?
Yeah, it's Mike D'Antoni.
Yeah, Mike D'Antonio.
He combined his name with San Antonio. That is sick.
We might have to pull that up here in a little bit just for.
If I
it's
can
hard
find
to pull
it.
up the.
Yeah, it was on a sports show and he said
Can
that.
you clip it after this and put it in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll try to find it and clip it. Mike D'Antonio.
You want to go together?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do this.
I want Jake Paul to I want 61-year-old Mike Tyson to fucking beat the shit out of Jake Paul.
Everybody wants that.
Is this a sure bet? No.
My money's actually on Jake Paul. I've said this publicly.
I understand.
Because this is not
Because
Mike
he's 61.
Tyson. Yes, well, he's 58.
I thought he was 60.
Even if it was real, I don't think he'd
let
win.
me see. Mike Tyson, age.
he's so old.
Dude, nobody's
58
60 years old. Math.
Jake Paul's 28 years old. There's a 30-year
Jake Paul's
difference.
not a real boxer.
What do you have to say about that, Joe?
I mean, I can't believe they're having the fight in the first place.
Yeah.
It's all about the money these days. They're starting to do a bunch of more crazy shit.
I think this is going to be his final fight.
Yeah.
So Jake Paul is a LA Fitness athletic guy who I don't know if they do.
Jake Paul has gotten pretty big. Pause. Like he does not look like a little. Logan Paul is the LA Fitness geek trying to Jake Paul has some legitimate. I'm not saying he's a top time all timer, but he has some legitimate boxing skill and a legitimate stature. He's not no skinny twig
pro,
out there.
Right?
At this point, I would say he is.
But is he really?
When you get paid to do it, I guess so, yeah. You can argue, though, that he's not taking, like, the regular fight. Like, he's taking, like, special fights. You know what I mean?
He's more of an entertainer.
But don't all boxers do that? Because they try to get to where their record is 15-0, 30-0, and then they try to get a big fight.
Yeah, but you could be, yeah.
So it's like they all kind of pick and choose people they think they're going to beat. Joey, you have anything to say about
If
that?
you start dodging a bunch of the big names, they talk shit about you.
Nah.
Yeah.
He hasn't fought anybody big.
No.
So he's
but
not,
this is only going to be like his third or fourth fight.
Yeah.
So it's all about the money, boys. Do you really want to do 30 fights? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know well enough to talk about all that, but I do know. Yeah. Anyway,
You know, a little
drug
something.
testing before and after his fights. I'm not sure.
Right. This is not a sanctioned fight because they're actually using, I think, 12-ounce gloves.
And there's 2-minute rounds.
Something like that. Hold on. 8 rounds.
8 rounds.
And they're using 14-ounce gloves.
2-minute rounds.
I believe 2-minute rounds, yeah.
Let's go, Mike. Let's go, fucking Mike. Let's go, baby. I need tickets, though. I need tickets. I need
tickets.
I need ringside joints.
Oh, ringside?
I mean,
don't
you know,
I don't know anyone close.
I don't
to-
know
close enough.
ringside, but you know, within the
somewhere, yeah. Some sweat might hit this.
he needs it, right?
He needs ringside joints.
Yeah.
You want that?
I'm such a boxing fan. I want Jake Paul. I've rooted for him. The only fighter he fought was Tommy Fury, and he lost that fight.
Right.
This is a joke. I love the sport.
Joke.
It's bad for the boxing. It's turned a generation of young people into thinking that's what boxing is. Boxing used to be everything. There's still some great fighters, but the sport itself is in such a bad place. And this guy has got a fake championship belt that he bought. Who buys a championship belt for themselves?
Jake Paul bought his own championship belt.
Or somebody gifted to him. You're not the WBA or WBC champion.
No.
You didn't beat Rocky Balboa, Rocky Graziano, Rocky Marciano. What's the fucking belt?
Right.
What's that fucking belt he walks around
It's his
with?
own belt.
You're not Marvin Hagler.
No.
You're not Hector Macho Camacho,
No,
Tommy the Hitman Hearns.
You're not Dan Antonio. But he's made tons of money, and I felt he brought excitement to the sport.
No. He's brought excitement to himself. He hasn't brought excitement to the sport. You talk about a freak show. This is a freak show.
Dude, people are eating it up. He's definitely
I want
excitement.
nothing more than Mike Tyson to knock this motherfucker out.
But nobody cares about any other boxing people because of that. That's what that's kind of what the argument is.
Oh, okay.
So.
Beat him up. Beat him up.
What happened with you in Barstool Sports?
It's so fucking boring, and I can't because it's still
going. The litigation's still ongoing. Okay.
It's not even interesting.
Okay, fair enough.
It's not even interesting.
What is he drinking? A milk?
It's not even your demographic anyway.
Whoa.
Honestly, and it's like who cares?
Well, you've gone at it with a few rappers.
Who have I gone at it with?
Let's see, you and Meek Mill.
Oh yeah.
You said Meek Mill, great story, great look, trash rapper. Sorry, Meek Mill, have a hearing problem because he rhymes off the actual beat on everything he's on. Literally off the beat, like no flow. You said Meek Mill isn't even a top 20 rapper from Philadelphia. And you guys are mad at me. You make 300 songs, 5 will be okay.
That's a good one.
Okay,
That's
first
true.
of all,
Can
listen,
I do top 20 from Philadelphia?
Top 20 from Philly? You want to name them?
That's tough.
Hold on.
I think I did it because somebody said, well, who are the top 20 from Beanie, Black Thought, The Fresh Prince,
Cassidy,
PSK, Eve,
Freeway,
Bahamadia, Corrupt. Who else is there from Philly? There's a lot of them.
Some of these names I definitely heard. Some of them I haven't. But
Dude, I haven't heard any of those.
I've heard of Corrupt. I've heard of Cassidy.
That's it.
I've heard of Beanie Siegel. They're going to mention him in a minute.
It's a hip-hop city.
I would say that he's probably top 20 from Philly.
My man, Arab, Free Arab. He's dope. I don't know if you're familiar with him.
The young man that passed.
Oh.
The kid who got shot, killed.
YBC Duel?
No, he was from Philly. Was he from Philly?
Who got killed? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I mean, I like Lil Uzi Vert.
Oh, my God.
You like little is it Little Uzi Vert from Philly?
Lil Uzi Vert, yeah, he's definitely from Philly.
Little Uzi Vert.
Rest in peace. Is that what you're
That's-
talking about? He was dope.
Go back.
Man.
You like little is it Little Uzi Vert from Philly?
Little Uzi Vert.
Little Uzi
You like that, Joey?
Yeah, I love it.
Lil
I mean,
Uzi
you don't
Vert,
listen
yeah,
to
definitely
Little Uzi
from
Vert,
Philly.
right?
Nah, do you?
I've heard a few songs when he was popping.
Yeah, like his one big one.
And Weston, you don't fuck with him either, right?
Nah.
Can you name a song that he's dropped in like the past 3 years?
Nah,
me either.
MB Rock, rest in peace. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
He was dope. Man. I mean, State Property as a whole were beasts. Eskino is a regular guest on my show now.
Yo, I mean, Beanie was a...
Beanie, I'd say, is the best rapper out of Philly. In terms of my personal preference.
Beanie was...
My personal preference. At his height.
I've heard of Beanie Siegel, but I haven't heard that much of his stuff.
I remember Jay even said that Beanie could be the next Tupac if he stayed focused, which
I feel like
unfortunately he
Beanie's
didn't.
like more like...
I think the game dissed him and Meek Mill on one song, and he was like...
I've heard the name.
Yeah.